Yo, my name's Casper Davis, you're watching Heisenberg Media, and on today's episode, we are going to take a look at the video tripod kit from BENRO. Roll the intro. Okay, let's just cut to the chase here. I am beyond uninterested in video tripods. There you go, I said it. It's literally the last thing on my mind when it comes to filmmaking, and the subject as a whole bores the grey hairs right off my fading hairline. Like, I'd probably enjoy a swift slap to the face more than having to endure another hour of researching video tripod. But as it happens, I've got a shoot coming up in a few days that requires a lot of still standing products, and I thought that would be a great time to test out some new sticks that didn't cost an arm and a leg. I never really understood that phrase. Like, why would something cost an arm and a leg? Like, why would you pay a limb to buy something? Even when it's a tripod, you'd need to buy two tripods, so it cost you two arms and two legs, because it's like, you need something to stabilize the leg that you just, that's really silly. Inside the package, you'll find the video tripod kit, which is packed very nicely. There's very little room for the product to get thrown around during shipping or transit. Inside the package, we have a durable carrying bag with padded walls. We have the tripod itself. We have a mounted pan tilt head that can be removed and replaced by other tilt heads. Now, before we go on, I should probably tell you this is not a sponsored review, and even if it was, you'd still be getting my personal critique and opinion on the product's usable or functionality. So let's take a look at the specs according to the manufacturer. This is a 3-section tripod, meaning it has a 3-part leg system. Not that it's a tripod, because that would be in the name of try. Not like it's not try like you need to try this tripod. 3 parts. It extends to a maximum height of 1550 millimeters or 61 inches, and a minimum height of 775 millimeters or 30.5 inches. The total weight of the unit is 3.4 kilos or 7.5 pounds. And the total payload capacity is 5 kilos, or 11 pounds. So why would you actually need a video tripod, and what justifies the higher price limits that accompanies a higher end video tripod? Well, obviously you need to be able to stabilize your shots. The heavier the base or feet, the more stability you'll have. But why get this when you could just buy a super cheapo tripod on AliExpress? Personally, I've been down that rabbit hole before, and up until now I've been pretty happy with that purchase. Although keep in mind, the reason I chose to upgrade to this tripod may not be the same reason that you'd opt for this type of tripod. Personally, a tripod has to do a couple of things for me. It needs to deliver more functionality on set, such as having a pan and tilt head that can be removed. It has to allow me to change quickly and efficiently between gimbal shots and tripod shots, as I find myself needing more of both. And finally, it needs to be more sturdy and reliable in an indoor setting than the previous model I was using. And that's it. Now you can see why the subject is as boring as it is. That's a video tripod. It just needs to stand there and do nothing. Just stand still on set, just like Bob Saget. Don't do anything, just stand there and shut up. How hard is that? So what exactly makes a video tripod different than a regular tripod? The main factors between a video tripod and a basic tripod are the ability to achieve smooth movement from within the head of the tripod. With a photography tripod, you don't really need to worry about smooth movement as much, as you're more focused on one single composition, which requires your tripod to be far more locked and stable. But another good aspect of a video tripod is the modularity capabilities, such as being able to replace the fluid head rather than all of the components being stuck together like on this super cheap one. Being able to switch between heads is something I still had the luxury on with this cheaper model from AliExpress, but not in the same way as the BENRO. It has what's called a 16mm bowl mount, meaning that most professional manufacturers of fluid heads will be able to offer me a higher end fluid head that can be adapted to the base of this mount. So let's talk about some of the pros and cons of this product. And first off, let's talk about the pros. Number 1, the price of this product is a huge win for me. Especially as a solo filmmaker, I'm really not that big on using money on equipment that I don't have to. Number 2, this product is made of really robust materials, and I feel a lot more confident I'll get the job done with no hassle. Number 3, the stability in this unit is far superior than the models I've been using before. This is really useful if you have a multiple camera setup and you want to be able to set a camera on one tripod and not have to worry about it knocking over on set. Number 4, this tripod comes with a quick release plate that can be mounted to my gimbal. Again, this is a huge win as I'm able to work efficiently and quickly between gimbal work and tripod work. Number 5, it has a 7-year warranty. That's like a car from Kia. Now, any company that's able to claim 7 years warranty obviously has some level of confidence in their product. I don't see many other video brands doing that, so that caught my attention. But like with all products, there are some drawbacks to consider. Number 1, it's really big, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to carry this chunky monkey up the side of a mountain to do any kind of casual filming. For that, I would much rather sacrifice the usability of the tripod and stick with my smaller model. Number 2, the side handle doesn't seem to be extendable, which is a bit of a shame because I have seen on some of the other models at the same price range that's actually a factor you seem to lose out on with the BENRO. Number 3, my other tripod can be converted to an overhead rig in a pinch. This tripod won't be able to do that. Number 4, now even though this tripod does feature a level inside, it doesn't illuminate. It would have been a real nice touch, perhaps something they can add in a new iteration of the product. Number 5, it has screwable locks, and me personally, I would have preferred clamp style locks. It's not a huge deal breaker, it's a bit much to expect those kind of premium features at such a price point. So, do you actually need this? Will it complete your lifelong goal to becoming mentally stable? Will it make you a better person? No. I've managed to survive over a year and a half using a janky tripod I bought from AliExpress. But there may very well come a time in the near future when you too decide to close the gap from being a hobbyist to a professional. And when that time does come, it indeed is very nice to know that there's companies like BENRO that have your back and will be able to provide you with professional gear without taking any of your arms or legs, while still delivering a quality product. So well done, BENRO. Even though it's a boring subject, you've got yourself another satisfied customer. Good job. Well, that's it for me, guys. I hope it's not been too emotional, and I hope you survived the journey without getting too excited. If you didn't like this video, you probably think the earth is flat too. But if you did like this video, punch the like button like you're in Fight Club, subscribe if you aren't already, and see you in the next one. Peace.